Welcome back to another episode of Those Two Girls. It's been, we say this every time we record. We're like, it's been so long.
No, but honestly,
it really has.
We've been so busy, and so many of our stresses are now just
done. Yes.
Alleviated, and we have so much more time to just talk trash.
Just shit talk. Literally, that's all I want to do. You have no idea.
You know,
you have no idea. That's all I've been wanting to do. I literally just feel like the holidays were here. Like you said, so much shit was going on, and now we can just like really focus in. I mean, we still have like lives and jobs and stuff, guys. Like we have full-time jobs, so we're doing the best we can over here. But
we try our best, but we're just a girl.
We're just girls. I'm just a girl.
But how crazy is it that it's literally 2025 already? Like in all my like work paperwork, like I'm like, oh shit, I keep writing 24.
It's insane.
Like just like autopilot.
And February, like we're in mid-February right now.
No, yeah, the year's over.
No, I'm like already 34.
Happy New Year. It's 2026.
Literally.
Don't blink.
Wait, by the way, did you see that? I don't know if it was in 2031 or 2032 that there is like a potential asteroid that is gonna hit Earth and like wipe out.
I hope so. I hope it wipes us out.
Wait, so I saw this on TikTok and Instagram and I was like, shit, wait, like it's gonna wipe out an entire city, and it would be somewhere in the United States. It would be. But then I did research on it, and apparently there's only a 2% chance that it's gonna hit Earth, but you know, NASA's still like, this is we're taking this very seriously. And what I thought of was like the movie Aerosmith. Like if it's coming our way, like is someone gonna go on that asteroid and do something?
Wait, I've actually never seen that movie.
You're lying.
But I don't know if I want to get into the space debate, because I'm one of those people that do not believe that we ever went to the moon.
No, we didn't go to the moon.
Oh, okay, good.
No, we didn't go to the moon.
We're both.
That's such a joke.
Do you know how many people are gonna watch this and be like, they're freaking idiots?
I don't care. Do your fucking research. Do your research.
Dig deeper, okay?
Reptilians exist. Do your research.
The Illuminati has summoned us. We turned them down.
Yes, but can I just say also that every time, and I know you probably feel this too, that I say like a crazy, like the moon landing, okay? I've been saying this for so long, and everyone thought I was psycho batshit. Now everyone I talk to doesn't believe it happened, and I'm like, I have been telling you that it didn't happen.
I mean, when one of them that was there, what's his name, Buzz?
Yes, Buzz Lightyear.
I'm just kidding. Well, that's where they got the name.
Buzz Aldrin? Buzz
Aldrin. When literally it's a baby little girl being like, what was it like to go on the moon? And he's like, well, little girl, I don't know, because I wasn't there. Nobody was there. It never happened. I'm like, people are
like, oh, he's just old, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not. He's not just old.
It works in their favor to just use age as a little defense mechanism, whatever. But like, so many inconsistencies. The waving flag when there's zero gravity. Explain. The flag is waving like there's wind up there.
Dude, and I
want to breeze.
Right?
Like, that looks like a nice place.
I want to visit the moon. My thing is also, like, if we went there in 1969, why
went to the moon in 1969.
That's when we made a landing that was lunar. Even Stevens, if you don't get that, you're too young.
Move along.
It's like, if we went there in 1969, then why haven't we gone back? Like, what's going on?
I know for a fact that didn't happen. And even Elon, I don't know if this has been scrubbed off the internet. Probably not, but I've never seen it again. You know, his whole plans with like Mars. There's one time he had said that it's not going to happen because literally, I don't want to get biblical, but like even in the Bible where it says like, you know, God created a dome.
Yes.
So you need to break that barrier to get there. I know we're getting conspiracy, so we're going to like knock it off right now.
I love this.
But I know he said that where he was kind of like let down knowing that Mars is not going to happen because you can't break like
I'm upset that Mars isn't going to happen.
Can you believe that? We're like literally in a dome. But see, okay, this is how I know I'm not crazy, because every conspiracy theory I've ever believed in has been spot on.
Yeah.
And even the ones that I'm like, I don't know about that one. I've also been spot on.
Yeah.
The flat earth. I've never been a flat earther.
Oh, you think the Earth is flat? Okay, I haven't gone that deep yet.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that you didn't believe it, and now
like,
you
that's
believe
how I know
it.
I'm not like
No, you're
a
not
loony
like a Looney Tune. Like yeah. No, like
the flat earthers are like that's how you know. Like when like it's like
I
you
know
went
some
too
of
deep in the
those.
conspiracy where now like you might become like a project of
I
its own of
know.
like how you believe these idiotic things.
No, I know some of those. Like it's okay to believe in reptilians, but you can't believe that the Earth is flat.
Dude, you could believe in shape-shifting reptilians that literally run our country. However,
can we talk
if
about-
you think the Earth is flat, get the fuck out of here.
Out of here.
You need to be in a
don't belong here.
straight jacket.
Okay, wait, last thing on this. What's going on with Elon Much's Elon
Much?
Much's.
You know what it is,
going
though?
on
He
with-
is too much.
You know, he is too muching right now. Like, get the fuck out of whatever.
my God.
What is going on with his random twitching and his little ticks? Have you seen that? Where he'll just be like standing and he'll be like,
Okay, but see,
and like have a malfunction.
it's so funny you bring that up because I actually have two different theories on that.
Okay, I love it.
One is the fact that he's open about like being on like this ketamine therapy.
Okay.
Which granted, I've never been on. I don't know what it does. Like maybe he's just popping pills. I don't know. Maybe he's just like having an experience. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
Number two is very conspiracy oriented and people are gonna think I'm fucking crazy, but he definitely let something in him.
Like like something demonic,
like a conjuring of something. Like I don't believe it's fully Elon Musk.
I was also thinking
once
that
you get that much status, fame, there's something, and I know that's so weird. Oh God, I hate talking about this like outwardly.
Yeah,
because like the world is, but no, the people that know
if you
that
know,
like
you
the
know.
world is literally like a spiritual warfare, and like people don't believe in the woo woo shit.
Yeah.
So that's like, but it really is.
It is. No, it really is. Okay, yes to those two, but also, do you think since he's into like the neurochips that he put something in himself and he is
You don't even want to know what I think about the freaking neurochips. There's this. I sent it to you too.
Out. Yeah.
That the interview with him and Kanye West.
You
where
said
I just feel like Kanye West is so brilliant at that time before MK Ultra happened.
And before he's very crazy right
before he's like the new Kanye, which is not the real Kanye. But you know what? That's for another episode because like holy shit, like how do we even justify his behavior? We can't. You know,
you can't.
He's terrible right now. However, in this was a while ago. You know, he did this whole interview with Elon Musk, and Elon Musk was like basically saying some stuff about like, you know, technology and everything, and Kanye was saying like, oh, this is what Steve Jobs would have wanted, you know, like for everything to just be like technology, and he's like, oh, I don't know, like it was like going over his Elon's head.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, Kanye is just like, you know what, I'm tired of this conversation. And he goes, okay, did you get your answer? You know what life is about? Yeah. And Kanye's like, it's about simplifying things. That's like, and it is like, when you really think about it, that's all it is. Because if we as consumers are not feeding in to this thought of simplifying everything, ChatGPT, all this AI,
cars, airplanes, like how we manufacture food, like
it wouldn't progress. It wouldn't progress. So the
progress.
meaning of life is to simplify.
Simplify it, yeah.
And he nailed it.
Nailed
and
it.
Flew right over the smartest man's head.
Smartest.
He didn't
man's
understand.
head.
He didn't understand.
Yeah. To me, it's just sketch. Like Elon Musk. If your dad is saying that there's something wrong with you, that's where I'm like. If one of your parents is like, there's something wrong with my child, that's where I'm like, something. You're not all. You're not all right there. The babysitter did it, but didn't his dad say too? I feel like. Elon
I don't know about a dad, but the mom
know.
like is basically like pro Elon. That's the only one I've ever heard speak other than the babysitter with like the whole thing. But speaking on that too, with like the whole him and Kanye West thing, I just feel like I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
We're over this conversation about Elon. Boring.
I know, dude. Elon next.
Next. Okay, wait, did you watch?
Did you see him bring his kid in and all he does is like pick his nose?
Dude, and he told Trump to shut up.
Shut up and that he's not president or something. Mind you, I don't know if these are people making it up, but like I'm not a lip reader, but if I was, that kid literally told Donald Trump to shut the fuck up, you're not the president. My daddy is.
Yeah, because his dad is basically running the country right now. It's insane.
Dude, it's so weird how he's like the one talking and Donald Trump is just there.
Did you think he's looking at him and he's like, cute kid, like nice kid.
And he's like knuckles deep in his fucking nose, like legit.
I don't think Grimes was too happy about her son being on there. I think she was asked about it, and I saw that she was like, he should not be on like televised or be kind of like put in the spotlight like that.
I mean, Grimes as an individual is so different, and I feel like that's the only person that I feel could bear the children of Elon Musk is someone so different and open and whatever. Okay, so this is so crazy because, I know for a fact, because I know your mom so well, that she would always say this crazy stuff. Like, she'd yell at you, she'd scold you.
Layla,
but, like,
never.
As I see you evolve as an adult.
Oh, God.
You are turning into your mom. And, me too. Like, it's, like, little things that I felt were crazy. Like, bro, you're extra. Like, is now part of, like, my routine. Like my, like, prerequisite before I do something. And it's, like, for example, the other day, we were going to get a housekeeper to come and clean our house. What do I do beforehand? You have clean my house.
You have to.
But does that even make, like, AJ's like, what are you doing? Like, we literally are paying. But, like, when you realize that your parents used to do this and it's like, what? Like, we're paying for someone to clean our house and you're cleaning first?
Yeah.
But, like, it just makes more sense. It's, like, less for them to do.
Yeah.
They don't know what you like.
Right. They don't know what you like. They don't know where your things are. Also, it's, like, my mom used to always, she'd be like, Leon, limpia. And, like, before the housemaid would come, I was about to say her name, but I didn't want to, like, say her
name. This girl.
Oh, God.
One shoe, like, her closet, perfect. One shoe would be maybe out of place. Leon!
Dude.
Her mom
was my mom.
Drill sergeant.
And I think drill sergeant, and you've said this, you could lick my mother's floor. It is the cleanest floor.
I've eaten off of there like 4 times. There.
You could anything. Like, it's so crazy. She would also, what she would do is she would open my gavetas, like my drawers, and if one thing was out of place, do you not remember she would take all of the clothes?
Why was she in your fucking gavetas,
just for fun. My mom would go in there and be like, do, and like open my drawer, and she's like, oh, you know what? That shirt is not folded nicely. She would take all of my fucking clothes out, all of it, and she'd be like, go refold and put everything back. Dude, oh my God, my blood is boiling thinking about it. Like,
bro, this is like trauma.
It is trauma. Like, no, it is serious trauma.
But like, now I understand. Like, why? Like, you've evolved into this host.
Yeah, dude, okay, the cleanliness.
Look, guys, socks on, no
next
shoes.
level. No, well, she walked.
They're not allowed here.
She walked over here with shoes.
No.
Like, can you take your shoes off?
If you think that you can come in here and wear shoes, you are in the wrong, baby.
We hosted our families for New Year's, and they're like, do we have to take our shoes off? And
Absolutely,
I'm like,
yes.
And I've provided socks if anyone wants socks to wear. Like, no, you cannot have shoes in here. So, like, the shoe thing, I can't. Also with, like, the dishes, my mom would get livid if she would wake up and there was one cup in the sink. Like, forget it. I'm the same. If I wake up and I see that Alexander left a cup or a plate in the sink, I'm like, I cannot wake up to a dirty kitchen. And he's like, Lan, it's 1 cup. And I'm like, no, it just ruins my whole day. I'm like not in it. I'm not focused. I can't with the cleanliness. I have gotten so.
Yeah, that's a little. You should talk to someone about that, I think.
Dude, but also okay with the mopping. Tell me you don't mop, and then AJ walks over it, and you're like, dude, I just fucking mopped, and it's like, what? It's not. If it's I not was doing to call anything.
Him right now, he would know, but he doesn't. The thing is, he doesn't break these stupid little habits. Like I will mop the entire floor, and he just comes clacking with his little, Hermes shoes, like fucking click, 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 like that were just out in the parking lot at his job. They were in the rust at the freaking gas station. He probably took a piss in that gas station that is filled with every STD in the book.
No,
and now he's bringing it to my clean home. Like,
I can't deal with it.
Work with me.
Work with me here. Yeah, like I need you. I always tell like my husband, I'm like, I need you to be more clean. Like I need you to understand that this shit drives me crazy. Like we need coasters. Like don't put your shit on anything because we need coasters now. But I will say, like I don't think I cared as much before this place because like we remodeled the whole place and like I lived through the construction, through the dust and everything, and just like having something be so dirty just gave me so much anxiety. So now that everything is clean and in order and we're done with all of that, I'm like, I want to keep it that way. I also feel like I've finally invested in like good furniture and like things and rugs and stuff. So I'm like, I want to keep it nice because I want it to last me a long time.
But
like,
see, does this not connect to our parents?
Oh yes.
Like we didn't understand like all these little like why they wanted to take care of all these things in their home.
No.
Because it's because we work for it.
We work for it and it's not
blood,
cheap.
sweat, and tears.
Yes.
But then when you go through it, it's like, okay, I want
Dude.
to take care of my things because I worked hard to achieve like these things, you know?
Dude, that's why I'm nervous to have kids because the second I have a fucking child, they're gonna be ruining this whole place.
Bro, I'm scared too for you.
I'm gonna need a lot of patience.
But with that being said, also, you know what? I thought of something that my dad, as we all know, anyone that knows my dad, what are your thoughts on my dad?
What are my thoughts on your dad? Okay, let me think of how I can say this. Your dad is very serious.
Scary.
He's scary. He's terrifying. He's very serious. Like I remember, I'd always go in and be like, "Hola, hola, Vicente," and he'd be like, "Hola," like or my
no, but like I don't know. Like my dad was always so nice. Like everyone that would like say hi.
Yeah, no, he would say
However,
hi.
the thing is, okay,
but he wasn't like warm. I would say
my dad, he suffers from this one thing called ass face.
Yeah,
this is what me and my sister call it. It's also chronic bitch face, but like for men it's just like ass face. And my dad is kind of like an asshole, you know, like this is the way I was raised. Like it was like his way or the highway, and period, point blank.
Do you remember when you borrowed my shorts one day, like at high school? Like I let you borrow my like jean shorts, and you were about to walk out and you didn't show up to school that morning, or you were late, and it's because your dad was yelling at you because you were wearing super short shorts.
Do you see what happens? She gets me in trouble every fucking time, dude. But yeah, no, I don't remember that specifically. Yeah. I do remember, though, that this one time I was wearing this little tiny skirt to school. Yeah. And my dad's like, "What are you wearing?" Da, da, da. I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll change." And I changed. And then I changed again at school back into the skirt. And I got fucking, like, by the principal, by that one.
Wait, what? Who?
The one at the annex. The lady that was like.
Okay. Yeah, okay,
yes,
I know exactly
okay,
what you're talking about.
Her, evil. And guess who had to bring me clothes?
Who?
My dad.
Wait, but she was like, your skirt is too short, and then she called your dad?
Yes, to bring me clothes. Even though I told her I had another pair, she had to tell my parents to bring me clothes. God. So my dad, can you imagine?
Oh, no, he must have been furious.
He lost my trust that day.
Furious.
Whatever, he never trusted me anyway.
He must have been furious.
Moral of the story is, with my dad, you know, there's so many, things that we could say that maybe he's not like the friendliest, X, Y, and Z. But one thing that we can agree on is that he was probably the strictest parent out of like anyone, you know?
Yeah.
And it was for a good reason. And we don't see it till now, you know?
Yes.
I was never allowed to sleep over anyone's house.
No.
I didn't go to grad bash.
No.
I did not go on one field trip. I was never allowed, okay? And all my friends interpreted this as like, "Oh, your dad's so crazy, your dad's so strict." Me too. I was like, this guy's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Now looking back, and, you know, like, trigger warning for anyone, you know, it is very sad, but like just knowing so many people that have been in a vulnerable position where they've been like sexually assaulted or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that in the background, my dad, even though he didn't like relay that message, that's what he was avoiding for me, to never put me in that position. The only person, like, I mean, I was allowed to sleep over like your house, of course, that was different. And like your dad was like, you know, traveling a lot. It was your mom was like,
my dad was always traveling. Right. It was my mom.
Yeah.
It was always
you there. And someone else who only had a mom. That's it. It was her and her mom in the house. That's the only person I was allowed to sleep over their house. Because my dad doesn't trust anyone. He has had a rough life.
Yeah.
So he knows, and he would always tell me, people are bad. And I would be like, dude, this guy's
crazy.
Your
dad would always say that.
La gente es mala.
Yeah.
Every time. My dad before hanging up the phone, he'd be like, Valerie, acuérdate, la gente es mala. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And I'm over here like, la,
but he's not wrong.
Everyone is so beautiful and nice. And as you grow up, you realize.
He's not wrong. And it's like now, we don't have kids yet, but I know when we have kids, we're going to be the same way. Maybe not as strict, but I'm definitely going to be strict. Not only we've seen things. Not only have we seen
I pray for my kids,
dude, I pray.
In the future. I'm going to be the strictest fucking person, I feel.
We're going to be so strict. And not only have we seen things, we've done things. Like, we've been those like rebellious bad girls, and and we've gotten ourselves into situations where we really shouldn't have been in. Situations where I look back and I'm like, I could have died. Like, my friends and I could have literally died, literally been kidnapped, literally been like,
this girl literally skipped school one day and got her tongue pierced.
Wait, let me tell that story. Not only did I skip school one day with two of my friends in high school, I think it was like 10th or 11th grade, got our tongues pierced, but got our tongues pierced in an apartment complex in some guy's bathroom who I don't like, but had no business piercing tongues. It wasn't even like it was a professional establishment with like licenses. Okay,
no, like
it was
the fact,
and he was probably like 20 years old.
Sterile is still under question by
I don't
the
have
FBI.
any STDs or diseases, so I'm okay there.
Yeah, because your mom made you rip that shit out your fucking tongue.
Dude,
You're lucky you even have a tongue still.
I can't believe I have a tongue. I can't even believe I have a podcast. Like I wouldn't be able to be speaking right now. No, and it's so funny because my youngest sister Annette, like I remember I stayed home from school 2 days after I got my tongue pierced, and Annette was little. She was probably like 8 or 9. No, probably even younger than that, like 6 or something. And I would just be like, Annette, can you bring me ice, but don't tell mom? Bring me ice, but don't tell mom. And
no. She didn't. That's a lie. You didn't say that. You said, bring me ice, but don't tell mom. Damn well. That tongue was literally thicker than her mouth. Like, I swear.
Literally. And so Annette would just be bringing me ice until, and then one day, like, someone else's mom found her ring, and then she called my mom because she knew I was with her, and my mom, at the time.
Didn't she make you open your mouth or something?
She made me open my mouth, and my cousin came home from school with me that day, and she made her take the ring out, and I just remember crying, and she's like, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, ah! My family! I was so sad.
You're like, I can't get the screw.
I was so sad.
No, it was. I mean, I've never been into tongue rings. You look better without it. I'll let you know. Blessing and a curse.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Like, why didn't I get a third piercing? Like, a tongue ring?
Or a belly button.
A belly button ring.
Because
someone else got in belly.
I feel like the other girls that you were with, too, like, a belly button ring. I think someone got like a little.
No, it's the tongue ring.
Another little stud.
No, it was 2 tongue rings and a belly button.
Yeah, no. And one of the tongue ring lands like, no, I want my tongue.
I want to be a badass bitch.
Like, yeah, that worked out great. Dude. Mind you, somehow I was like grouped into this. I wasn't even a part of it.
Yeah,
but like
no, but
they thought
they called your mom.
Yeah. My mom was like involved. I'm like, Mom, I have nothing on me. Zero new piercings.
Swear on my life, nothing is going on here.
Dude, I feel like I had a test or something that I didn't skip with you guys.
Probably
something happened because I knew the plan. Maybe I was a good girl though. Like overall, like
you were better than we were. I think we corrupted you.
For sure.
We corrupted you for sure.
I only skipped with you guys. Do you remember when we didn't want to go to class? We just sit in the bathroom for like an hour and a half until like the bell rang for the next class.
That was so fun.
Dude, how much fun!
I'll never forget one time I skipped too, and like we had security guards who would drive golf carts.
Yeah.
And I was with these 2 guys, and they had a truck in like the back parking lot, but you had to jump a fence to get to it. And I'm running, and the security guards in the golf cart, and they're like, hey! And I'm like,
no,
literally,
and you jumped.
I jumped off, and I'm like, catch me!
No. And it was, okay, I can't say names, but I can't believe this.
Wait, yeah.
I have not thought about this one boy.
Oh, like, yeah.
That's who helped you climb over. He like literally like boosted us both over as we're getting chased by like the little golf cart security guard.
So bad.
Not just that. How about when we did a little like a I want to say hit and run, but that's not what it was at all. It was a slide through and run. We were waiting by a door.
Oh, in the car?
And someone came in.
One of our friends' brothers.
So basically, so we knew that. Yeah. So basically, we're like, we're over this school thing right now for the day. So we texted one of our friends' brothers, and we're like, we need you to come get us. All right. Listen. We were terrified. There's like these stairs that have like this like window and like an exit. It's probably like if you like held the door open for more than 2 seconds, the entire thing would like shut off.
Yeah.
He pulled up in his cart and we just sprinted like track stars right in there. And like we didn't even have time to like, organize in the car. We just piled in. We were like all like this,
like on top of each other
for like 5 seconds until we could reorganize.
It was like a high stake. Like it was so crazy.
It was do or die.
I felt like we were robbed. We had just robbed a bank and we needed to get the fuck out of there. Like, do you remember like my palms would sweat and I would be so scared to just the thrill of it. We were so bad.
Also, another thing too is skipping during lunch where you would just go to the library for like 3 hours. Nobody would ask questions. You would just change positions. Like you'd be reading a book or like something. Then the magazine section.
No, but then you would go to like sea lunch just to be seen at lunch, and then you would go back to the
all
library.
the cool kids were at sea lunch. I had like a lunch. Like,
I think I had sea lunch once, and then I always had like we had 4 different luncheons: A, B, C, D.
Yeah, they were like broken up into like
C and D were the coolest.
hour.
If you had A and B, you were a fucking loser.
A loser.
Dude, somehow I always.
How else would I hang out with my friends if I don't skip my class? Like priorities.
Literally. Oh my god. Wait, how did we even get into this conversation? I can't even.
We need to
Okay, wait. So back to the topic. We got a little sidetracked there, but anyway.
Oh my god.
Other than that, we got really good grades and we were great. We were great girls.
Dude, we graduate. We're fucking stars.
Superstars. Okay, so wait. We got a little sidetracked there, but wait. Back to another thing that my mom used to do when I was younger, and I didn't understand, but now as an adult, I understand.
Yeah.
When I would turn on the light in the back of my car when I was a little kid, and it was nighttime out in the back of her car, dude, she would literally kill me and be like, "Leon, me vas a matar!" Like as if we were going to crash and die, and I would be like, dude, it's just a little light in the back seat, like calm down.
But why is this a universal thing?
It is.
It's so crazy, but like you don't understand until like granted, we don't have kids in the back like messing with your lights. But once you get that blind spot where you can't see what's behind you,
dude,
I understand it completely.
I
was a menace forever thinking I could turn. Why? You know what? The real villain is the car makers that put that little light back there.
Right? Because, like, what the fuck?
The driver should be in charge of the lights in that car. I'm sorry.
I agree. And my mom would kill us. She would pull over and she'd be like, I'm going to crash, turn that light off. And, like, I never understood it.
No, they would act like you literally, like, murdered. It was like I feel like it was almost like they were gonna immediately get pulled. I always thought they were gonna get pulled over. I thought it was illegal.
Yes, like it was illegal to do that. Wait, that's so funny you just said that because I forgot that my mom would tell me it was like illegal, that the police was.
I was convinced. Like even like oh my god, even if my dad saw my finger going, he'd be like, ah, what are you doing?
Dude, and someone
like,
does that to me
like
now.
He was going straight to jail. No questions asked.
No questions asked. Jail.
You undercooked chicken? Jail. Overcooked chicken? Jail.
No, but like
Parks and Rec. I don't know.
I don't watch
Such a good one. It's such a good one.
But now when someone does that to me, I'm like, how the fuck dare you turn the light on while I'm driving? Like, do you not see that it's nighttime outside and like I could literally hit something? Like,
okay, Prince Ababa, like relax back there. I'm driving. You're a passenger on this ride.
No, literally, calm down.
Please stay in your lane.
Stay in your motherfucking lane. Okay, wait. Something else too that I thought of is when you would be on these car rides with your mom or dad or whoever, and you'd be like, "Can we stop at McDonald's or can we stop at Burger King and can we get this? Can we get ice cream?" My mama would be like, "No, Leanne, hay comida en la casa." And now I do the same thing with Alexander where he's like, "Oh, should we stop and get this?" And I'm like, "Alexander, we have this at home. Like, we have food. I spent a shit ton of money on groceries this week. We are not eating out." And like, he's a grown ass man, but like, what business do I have from forbidding him to eat out? He makes money.
No, it's so funny.
But now I'm like, no,
so how many
we cannot eat out.
conversations have we had where it's like opposite? That's AJ with me.
Oh yes, like he tells you no.
We have meals at home, like literally. But growing up, that was not my experience at all. I always like had the, you know, like the kid that had like a dentist appointment that comes in with like a hot bag of like McDonald's for lunch, and everyone's like,
loved that.
you think I can steal a fry? Like trying to like cozy up to him or something. No, that was never me.
Never?
My mom always cooked.
Wait,
always.
that's really
So like it was
sad.
never expected. Not at
No. Sorry. I mean, like, my mom would cook too, but I would always love when I would go to doctor's appointments because we would
my
stop
God,
at
I
like
would-
McDonald's or something.
We've gone through this, how I would literally
Yeah, no,
give
I know.
a limb for a fruit roll up.
Yeah.
Never happened
Never.
in my
Aw.
life. So
Wait, another one too is that I didn't understand when I was younger, but I understand now is when I was sick, my mom would always be like, tell me to put socks on. She'd be like, ponte medias. And I'd be like, what? Like, I'll put socks on. Like, I don't get it. Now when I'm sick, socks everywhere because like, God forbid I get even more sick.
that's so funny
Like, I
because
need
my
to wear
dad's the
socks.
same, but with him, he has this obsession with a franela. Like layers on your chest.
yeah, always. Your chest has to be covered, especially if it's cold. Your chest needs to be covered.
My dad has this like 3-layered thing. I swear he only wears it to bed, and it's like the same thing. I swear to God. Tráeme la franela, and he's like, go get it, and it's like this like 3 short thing that he like puts to like protect his chest.
Every night before bed, you're lying.
I swear to God,
That's the cutest thing. Actually,
He's
That's
adorable. He's
adorable.
so cute.
That's
Tráeme la
adorable.
fran- I can't. That's like a unlocked memory just from you saying
love
that.
that.
Immediately, if I
I
call
love
like
that.
any of my siblings, they'll be like, la franela.
franela?
And I'm
Wait,
like, what
that's-
the fuck is a franela?
we need a fucking picture.
Apparently,
of
it's
that.
just a T-shirt, but yeah.
We need a picture of that. And also, in
No, it's
addition
like it's a 3-layer thing, so maybe we need like a whole photo shoot.
yeah, we need a photo shoot with this franela. Like, I want a franela
we need
now.
angles.
I want a franela. Okay, and wait, and then last thing of things that your mom would tell you to do that you didn't get when you were younger, but now you understand is my mom would always say, Leon, tráete un abrigo if we were going somewhere. Bring a jacket. And I'd be like, I don't need a jacket, Mom. I'm not cold. It's not even cold outside. Now I'm always like, oh, let me bring a jacket in case it gets chillier, in case like I get cold in there.
Dude.
Jackets everywhere.
That is so spot on because
Yeah.
even like last night when I went to dinner with AJ, like it's so hot out, but I don't know what the hell breeze came through. And I'm like, why did I not bring that blazer that I like was going to bring in case it
Yes.
got cold and we were sitting inside? And I'm
Yes.
like, oh no, but we're sitting outdoors, so I'll be fine.
Right. Yeah.
Mom mentality.
Mom mentality.
You know what? We're proud of it.
Okay. Also, I just want to say that I love the Grammys. The Super Bowl performance has been amazing. And I just want to say thank you so much, Kendrick Lamar, the king
Shout out.
of pettiness. Shout out for just making petty acceptable, making petty just cool.
Again.
Cool again. Make petty cool again. Okay? He did that. He had a mission, not make America great again, make petty cool again. And he did that.
No, he did it
And
flawlessly.
I don't feel looked down upon. I feel in fact, I feel celebrated because
I feel seen.
I feel
For
seen.
that, listen, I've been waiting for this moment since I was like
Dude.
10 and watched like Clueless. I'm like,
Yeah.
all I want to do, I want to make something of myself, but I also want to be petty
But
as I
wanna
do
be
it.
petty. I feel like I have been petty for a really long time, but classy petty, okay? I haven't been bitchy petty. I've been a
Wait,
petty
can we
person.
stop and like explain the differences
We need to-
between
yeah.
classy petty
Yeah, because
and
there's-
classless? Because it's a very fine line.
Yes, it's a
So
very
you need to
fine line.
tread lightly.
You need to tread lightly. There is a very fine line. And I just want to say for all of us petty people who was always like, oh my God, you're so petty, or like always looked down upon, like I feel like now we're being accepted. Now
No,
we're accepted.
100%.
We're
I
not
feel
the
seen.
minority anymore.
No, we're not the minority. We are the majority. Now we
Yes.
can actually like be petty without feeling shame with it. But however, we have to keep it classy.
Keep it classy.
This is what it is, okay? We need to drop the seeds but not plant the plant.
Ooh, I love that.
The plant
I
will
love
plant
that.
on it will spring on its own.
That's so
with
good.
especially with the internet sleuths these days.
Oh my
Like,
God,
you
yes.
just like you plant the seed
You plant the seed.
and you let it just go.
And let it just go. Don't you
You
feel like
release.
too that ever since Kendrick Lamar did all of this, I feel like everyone has kind of like all the petty people have kind of like like we've all been in hiding and now we're all like risen and we're like, oh, okay, so I can be petty now and it's cool this year. Like
This reminds
2025
me of,
is
like,
the year of petty.
I swear it's like Groundhog Day. Like the groundhog that comes out one time a year. That's
Yes.
us. But like we're like petty and we're like,
literally.
is this the season that we can be petty till spring?
The groundhog says yes. The groundhog came out, and he said, yeah. No, you know who came out? Khaleesi's dragon came out, and she said, it is the year to be petty. Thank you so much, Blake Lively, for releasing your dragons and allowing the pettiness.
Thank you so much. And all the Dothraki behind her. Dude, it is so funny because it's so true. But, like, you know, this isn't the first petty incident. No. You know, there's been so many.
So many. And I just want to give it to, because we were talking about classy petty. I want to give it to the queen of classy petty. She is just remarkable with this, Mariah Carey.
Oh,
she's such a icon of pettiness, and the whole J-Lo I don't know her thing is just so iconic. It's so amazing. Like, I feel like I have kind of taken that into my life of people that I don't like, and when people ask me, like, do you know this person, and I'd be like, I don't know her, or I don't know him. Like, no, even though I damn well know this person.
Bro, I stalked their entire freaking albums on Facebook. I know exactly their middle name, who they
social
are.
Security number,
however,
everything.
I just know them. No, it's so iconic, honestly, because I love it because, you know, I know you told me something about, like, Tommy Mottola.
Yes, so I guess it started, or the whole reason was because Tommy Mottola gave J-Lo one of the songs that was supposed to be on Mariah Carey's album, and he gave it to J-Lo. And so that already, like, she fucking hated that. On top of that...
Wait, but that's a perfect example of... classless petty.
Yes, that is classless petty.
See? Yeah. Like, he's trying to get back at his ex-wife. Like, it's not cute.
It's not cute. It's not cute. To, like, harm her... not her career, but to, like, fuck with her money and her business and her job, in a sense. That's not classy petty, classless petty.
Take notes if you are, okay?
We're in session. Class is in session.
Class is in session.
Class is in session. Also, I just feel like the whole J-Lo Mariah controversy... J-Lo was getting so much attention, and she is a trash singer. And then you have someone like Mariah Carey who's not getting as much attention or praise at the time. Just how shitty, you know?
I feel like that's what I was going to say, that she handled it so well, because, like, clearly this is, like, stemming from a place of jealousy.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
But the fact that she is so prideful, she will never admit that, not comment something negative. She just doesn't associate with the woman.
Just don't associate that.
And why would she be jealous, you would think? Because, like, literally J-Lo has Ashanti and the other homegirl on TikTok singing for her.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because J-Lo's a performer. Like, Mariah Carey does not dance around the stage and do backflips, you know, with her big old butt. Yes. Mariah Carey hits the fucking toppest note, like, of the baby bird in the morning that you want to fucking shoot with a BB gun because, like, cannot sleep. But it's gorgeous.
It's a gorgeous
bird.
We love her. We love her for it. Yeah, like,
there's a time and a place for that noise.
There's a time and a place. You know what? But that, to me, I understand, Mariah. That would piss me off. If you're up there as one of the best, like, not debatable, one of the best singers of our time, up there with, like, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion. To then have someone like J-Lo
take over,
who doesn't sing, who has other people singing for her, like, I'd be petty,
I'd be so
around
mad.
her too. And then I also feel like J-Lo got a lot of recognition because that was around the time that the Selena movie came out too, and so she was getting a lot of love, which is, I will say, the only good thing J-Lo has done is that movie. The only good thing she's done.
Anything for Selena. I love it. I can't tell you how many times I watched that freaking movie.
Oh, it's so fucking good. It's so good.
But it's so good too, and, like, the mouth movement.
Oh, it's so amazing.
I'm gonna tell you something. She killed it though.
That's what I said. The only good thing she's ever done is that movie.
Like, you watch freaking shit about Selena, and, like, it's like, damn, she reminds me of J-Lo in that movie. Yeah. It's, like, weird because, like, obviously it was kind of before our time, or, like, when we were really little.
We were young, yeah.
Where, like, we heard the songs, but, like, we didn't relate it to that one woman that got shot by her manager and X, Y, and Z. Like, we didn't know
the backstory.
Exactly.
Until we were old enough to watch the movie.
Which, granted, you know what?
We should do a little bit.
We should do a little deep dive. Yeah. Actually.
Love that.
What is it? Christy, what is it in Texas?
Christy. Oh, God. It's on the tip of my tongue.
You know.
We're going to have to move on.
That's where she's from. Anyways.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Someone else who, before Kendrick.
What is it?
Oh, Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi. I love it.
Okay.
She was such a good Selena. Oh my god.
Oh, she was a perfect Selena. There was no one else at the time.
And like just like her persona, and knowing that that's not the same person she is like, damn, she might be a good actress. I don't know.
Maybe.
Damn.
I think she's a better actress than she is singer. I think.
Oh, for sure.
J-Lo,
And she was an actress before she was a singer.
Exactly. She never got into.
You know what it was? Diddy. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all we have to say.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Someone else who I feel like has mastered the art of being petty, and who maybe like, you know, unarguably could have been the king of petty, which is now Kendrick, 50 Cent. Okay. And specifically when 50 Cent bought the first 200 seats of Ja Rule's concert. So 200 first row seats, he bought them out.
Wait. Okay, so Ja Rule, like the J-Lo, like, what's my motherfucking name?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Deep voice.
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent bought out like the front row seats where like his biggest fans would have been placed.
Which I don't know who the fuck is going to Ja Rule concerts now.
But like, wait,
yeah.
What? This is I love it. I love this, but why?
I need so to know. Crazy. I'm not going to go into. They've done some diss tracks back and forth between both of them, but really the main thing that I remember at least is that Ja Rule, it started because Ja Rule thought that 50 Cent was hanging out with someone who like jumped him or like robbed him or something like that. And then 50 Cent swears, allegedly. So Ja Rule was signed to Murder Inc. Records at the time. And 50 Cent swears that someone from Murder Inc. shot him. This is all a legend. But he's like convinced.
He got shot like 9 times or something.
One of the 9.
Okay. Who's the other 8?
I don't know, but those are the people he's still being petty with.
Okay. All I'm saying is that he is one of those people that's like shamelessly petty that I love. Like he'll just tweet out ridiculous things.
Love him.
And for that exact thing, I do not know why his name is 50 Cent. We need to upgrade this man to $1.
No, dollar bill, yo.
Dude, like why is he still in like the fucking coin category?
Aren't we getting rid of? Didn't Elon Musk say we're getting rid of cents?
We should.
We should. And you know what? 50 Cent needs to be upgraded to a dollar.
He needs to be a stack. He needs to be a rubber band man. Like with the pettiness, he's been upgraded.
Dude, and don't you remember, this just came to me too, with Russell Lala Kent's ex-husband.
Oh my god.
He was so petty and amazing with that though. Like,
wait, why? Oh, with the with the Fofty.
Yeah, Fofty. Fofty. Is that his name, Russell? Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Russell.
called him Fofty Cent.
Fofty. I'm so sorry, Fofty. What was it? He like owed him money or something?
He owed him money. Yeah.
That was
Russell owed him money.
That was
so he
gold.
was just, and then 50 Cent was just
no.
tweeting
50 Cent
away.
comes after everyone. Like I mean, how long was he telling us that P Diddy wanted to take him shopping
for so long?
And that P Diddy was a fruit,
dude, for so long. And I will say, like, what I admire about 50 Cent is like he is not scared of anyone, and he'll go after the right people, though. The right people who are bad people. Like, you look at, like, Diddy. I don't know if Ja Rule is a bad person. I don't know what the fuck. But,
well, go against kind of Hollywood at his own, like, pace, whatever he wants to do. And that just makes me feel like he just wasn't bought.
Which I love. And
like,
he wasn't. You can tell he wasn't.
You know, the record labels. Because even,
I'm like
you know
the
what,
Illuminati.
now, and yeah, no.
Like the Illuminati.
Legit. Because
he
when
didn't
you
sell his
think
soul to
about
the devil.
I've heard things, you know, he was very close with the game.
Mm-hmm.
And they are not close anymore. And I heard that the game, you know, like if we want to get into conspiracies or whatever, you know, he sold his soul and whatever. And I don't know.
Fofty would never.
The people that might have sold their soul kind of stay quiet. And the Fofties in the game are real loud.
I love it. I mean, when you have...
Maybe he was asking for $50. And they're like, we don't have that.
We don't have $50. I can give you 50. That's all I have, bro. That's all I
got.
I
want $50.
Dude, but I just love him. And I love that it's like he has such a close-knit friendship, too, with, like, him and Eminem. I feel like, and if you have Eminem by your side, like, you can fucking rule the world.
Dude, that's all I need.
Rule the world. That's all you need.
You know
another celebrity that... And this is, like, a long game petty. She played the long game here, but it worked in her favor. And it's someone that... I don't necessarily say that I would love, but I give credit where credit's due. Blac Chyna. Okay.
Oh.
Blac Chyna, she married or not married? Sorry, did she marry Rob Kardashian? Yeah, did they get married?
They didn't get married, but they had
Okay, so Black
child.
China.
But they did. I mean, they started like the whole dating thing, and they had a reality show.
They had a reality show together. So Black China dated Rob Kardashian.
But why?
Had his baby, and now she has the only Kardashian grandchild.
But why?
Black China. So Black China got into the whole Kardashian clan because she was actually friends with Kim Kardashian.
Right.
So Black China's friends with Kim Kardashian. At the time, Black China had dated Tyga, who they have a baby together. King, I think is his name. She shares a baby
King
with
Kyra.
Tyga. She was close to Kim and the fam, but mostly Kim. Then Kylie Jenner starts dating Tyga, and Black China doesn't like that. She's like, girl code, like, what the fuck is going on here? Kylie Jenner violated the girl code. And so Black China's like, all right, true, fine. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna date your brother, which she does, gets impregnated with him, and now has the only Kardashian grandchild. Dude,
this is a girl that like does not even know what the game of checkers is. She went straight to chess. Like, people were like trying to teach her she's like, no, this is too easy. Teach me that. The chessboard is where I'm at. No, because this is so calculated, like all the moves. Calculated. Even like trying to sue them and like everything she did.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She has the only child with the Kardashian name that can like literally like keep it going. Otherwise it dies.
It dies. I mean, although her, she's a girl, so if she gets married, well, she should never change her name. And Dream, moving forward, if she is the only Kardashian.
I mean, I wouldn't change my name.
I wouldn't change my name, but her kids should also take her name and not her man's last name. I'm just putting that out there. Dream, don't give them your last name. The Kardashian legacy should live on. Or should it die? Was that a toxic time? Is the Kardashian, should that whole thing die?
You know what? Only time can tell.
Only time will tell.
If there was something of the past.
Wait, what other petty moments? Because I feel like there's so many.
Okay, so speaking of petty, love it. This one story always comes to mind, and it's Lisa Left Eye Lopez from TLC. Rest in peace. Honestly.
Yes. Yeah.
Love TLC. Oh my gosh, no scrubs.
Yeah.
Shaped our generation, like, let's be real.
No, literally.
So there was this one guy she was with, Andre Rossi. They met in a nightclub. Okay. And within days, they moved in together. Completely in love, the whole nine. But it was one of those relationships where, like, from the outskirts, you could see it's just so toxic.
Yeah.
Like, weird. So there was these incidences that happened. Like, for example, like, she would say that she was going to come home at 5 a.m. And she would come home and his car wasn't there.
Oh.
So she would like cause a scene, like the whole nine. There was a physical altercation that happened between them that night morning when he ended up coming home.
Okay.
But I think like the worst one and the most petty was the time when she freaking burned his house down.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why did she do that?
So apparently, I mean, she had heard rumors about him cheating. And I feel like she just took it as fact because allegedly this was not the first time that she had thrown his sneakers. She collected his sneakers, would put them in a bathtub and light them on fire.
Jeez.
In the past, the bathtub allegedly was made of marble. So it was confined.
It was confined. Okay, whoa.
Somehow they got a fiberglass bathtub.
Stop.
Just in time for her to get angry enough to just rock it off the rest of his sneakers, just polish them off with a little fire.
No.
But it was uncontrolled and the entire house burnt down.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying. And the craziest thing is this man forgave her after it. They got back together.
Dude, no, what? Okay, that is the ultimate petty. Like,
petty, but like, I don't
you
even,
cheated on
I don't
me,
even
so
know if
I'm
that's
gonna,
like classy. Like, I mean, maybe if they still had the marble bathtub, maybe.
I would say no.
A confined fire, maybe.
I would say no.
But like burning down the house, like you're crossing the line.
You're crossing the line. No, I think neither is classy, but it is petty. It's a classless petty, but it's I would say that's kind of an iconic petty.
I mean, that is like definitely
and you still kept the man.
A psychiatric evaluation petty.
Yeah, psychiatric evaluation
that
petty.
Just bought you a straitjacket petty.
No, yeah, literally.
Yeah, no, for sure. But you know what? She grew so much before she passed away. And evident by, like the documentary that was made before she passed. So You know what? We all go through our petty phases and we grow.
Happens. It
we
happens.
grow.
As long as there's growth, there's recognition. You go to therapy. You do the work. Do the work and just come out on top.
Did you say, are you ready for this petty or something? Was
Did
that?
I say that? But
I don't know. I just thought of that and I thought it was like so cute.
Are you ready for this petty? I love that.
It's so good.
Love that. Like Lisa Barlow.
I don't know if they're any. But yeah, so that's basically the story with the petties. I mean,
Crazy.
Obviously there's so many that involve everyone that trashed my girl, my baby, Brittany.
That's a
Brittany,
whole
it's so
other
funny
episode.
when like you realize like Brittany never trashed anyone. And everyone would just come after her for like,
always.
Oh, you know, Jessica Simpson, like, oh, I'm not dancing with like my belly out. And then like, oh, wait,
too.
3 years and she's like dancing with her friggin' belly out, whatever.
That's a whole other
Brittany
episode.
never trashed anyone.
Never. She's a queen. Queen bee.
We love her.
We love her.
But yeah, no, this was so good. This was a great episode.
Yes.
And obviously it's going to be so much more consistent. I'm so excited.
Yes.
And we'll keep everyone posted on all the juicy gossip.
See you next time.
Those
Bye.
two girls.